My name is Cameron, and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out who your next boyfriend, girlfriend, or they/them friend is going to be. And we are going to be finding out all of the amazing details that I know that you are so excited to hear about. We're going to be finding out their personality, what they might look like, what their zodiac sign might be, and make sure to stay tuned towards the end because we are going to be pulling from initials as well so that we can get a hint as to who this person might be, as to what their name might be. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. So for group number 1, we have this gorgeous black ring. For group number 2, we have this heart purple ring. And then last but not least, for group number 3, we have this gorgeous brownish ring, okay? Now guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about who your next boyfriend, girlfriend, or they/them friend is going to be. I want you to think about what their personality might be, what their zodiac sign might be. I want you to think about their initials and also what they might look like. And then whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever ring your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one lovely ring here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1. So if you chose this gorgeous black ring, then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just place this off to the side right here. Let's pull this in just a wee bit, and let's start pulling from your tarot cards. So the tarot cards today, this is going to be focusing specifically on what your next boo thing's personality traits are going to be. And then later on, we're going to be pulling from this little box of initials, and we are also going to be pulling from this big box right here, which is going to be telling us what your person is going to be looking like, okay, what their physical traits will be. So, without further ado, let's start looking through these cards. Let's see what wants to come through, okay? Spirit, can we get some messages, please? What is group 1's next boyfriend, girlfriend, they/them friend? What are they going to be like, okay? Let's find out all of the details. All right, you guys, so we literally have a huge chunk of cards coming through. There's 3 of them, I think. I'm just going to take the one that was right here at the front, and I'm going to put the other cards back in the deck. And let's see what else wants to come through. Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please? What else wants to come through? Wow, guys, so many cards. So, again, on this side right here, there's 2 cards coming through. They're just kind of stuck together. Again, I'm just going to take the card that was looking right at me, that was staring me straight in the eyes, and I'm going to put that back in. Alrighty, you guys, so we have 4 cards coming through, so I think I'm good. I think I'm happy with what's coming through already. Wow. Okay, guys, for the back of the deck energy, we have the 8 of Swords coming through, and I definitely think right away that your person is somebody who doesn't just talk about what they are going to do. This is the type of person who says what they are going to go, what they want to do, and then they are going to go after it. Okay, this is somebody who doesn't let fear put them in a box or keep them from growing. This is the type of person who shatters those boxes. Okay, so I definitely think that your person, they do have this type of like rule breaker, rebellious streak to them as well. I just think this is somebody who doesn't like to conform to society and to societal standards. This is somebody who is going to do what they want to do. They're going to live their truth, and they're going to live it so well. Okay, so at the end of the day, what I can already see is that your person, this is going to be somebody who is very determined, very ambitious to go after anything that they want to go after here, whether it be a person that they're interested in, whether it be a job that they want to have, whether it be that moolah that they want to make in the future, right? They're going to go after it. They're going to tell everyone that that is theirs and that it's already theirs, and they just have to claim it, right? This is also going to be somebody, again, who is a rule breaker, okay? This is somebody who they just boldly go where other people, where like people say they shouldn't go, right? I think that this is the type of person who they may look at a sign that says they should be driving under 30, and they may drive over 30 just for the thrill of it, right? This is somebody who's a bit of a thrill seeker, okay? And so I do see this person being somebody who might be into like intense sports. They might be into like going bungee jumping or going, what's that called whenever you skydive? They might be interested in skydiving, right? And I do want to say here, I'm getting kind of like a charming vibe from your person just from what I was seeing with the other cards. So I think even whenever they do break rules, even whenever, let's say, they drive way past the driving limit or whatever, I think that this is the type of person who, whenever the cop stops them and tells them, like, what do you think you're doing driving this fast, I think that this is the type of person who will flash them a smile, make a joke, be witty, maybe even be a bit flirty. And I think that they could honestly flirt their way out of a ticket. They can charm their way out of a ticket. So yeah, you guys, you definitely have your hands full with this one right here. You have your hands full, okay? I think that this person is going to be very, very charming. I think that they are going to be seen as kind of a bad girl, bad boy, bad they, them type, and they're just gonna be like a dessert, right? You know that if you have too much of chocolate, it can be bad for you, right? It can be bad for your health, but it's just so good and so yummy, like you want to have it anyways, you know? So yeah, this person, I feel like they're going to take you out for the ride of your life. They're going to take you out for a walk on the wild side, and you are just going to be so excited to go after it. I really think this person is going to challenge you to break the rules. They're going to challenge you to shatter all of the boxes of conformity, and they are going to help you grow. And so I do see this being a type of relationship where you do grow so much, and I think you're not going to be the same person that you are walking into this connection, okay? You are going to be so different. And I don't know if this is going to be the type of relationship that turns into marriage. I can't tell you that, right? That's not the type of reading that we're doing today. We're just talking about who your boo thing is going to be. We're not going to be talking about who your wifey or your hubby is, right? So this person could just be somebody who you're with for a time, okay? But at the end of the day, this is going to be somebody who truly touches you and changes your life as you know it. And I think that that is so incredible, right? That is so amazing. You are just going to grow so much, and I'm so excited for you, Group 1. I'm so excited for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other cards here. So we do have the Queen of Coins coming through. We also have the Seven of Coins, the King of Coins, and the Seven of Wands. So guys, right away with the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins here, this definitely talks about earth energy. So your person could be an earth sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now I am also getting a bit of fire energy as well with this Seven of Wands coming through. So I am thinking about the signs Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for those signs as people, because I do think that your person could have that energy be very prevalent in their chart. But with this earth energy coming through, I I definitely think that your person, they are going to be very, very money and career focused. This is somebody who wants to go up that social ladder, that work ladder. This is somebody who has their eye on the prize. And for some of you guys, I do think that you could be meeting this person through your job. You could be meeting this person while you are going after some type of money pursuit, okay? Or you could be meeting them at school or some type of trade school, right? But yeah, you guys, I definitely think that you are going to respect their grind. You are going to love how hardworking they are. And I do think that this person has a tendency to be a bit of a workaholic at times. This is just somebody who knows that with the 7 of coins, that so long as they keep working, so long as they put in the hard work, then they will reap the benefits, right? And this is somebody who knows that their money is not going to grow on trees overnight, right? They have to tend to those trees. They have to tend to those money trees, and after a season, after a time, after maybe even years, their tree will grow to fruition and they will have that money, right? So this is just somebody who understands that nothing is going to be given to you. You have to earn it. And so this person is going to be the type of person who is always putting in those extra hours at the work. They're always, trying to spend time with the boss, trying to charm them with their amazing personality, with their amazing wit, right? This is just somebody who will do anything to get what they want. And that does include working their butt off so much, okay? So I do think that sometimes this person, they may have a tendency to forget that there are other areas of their lives, right? They have a tendency to forget that they have friends who may want to go out and have fun. And I think that this person just always has their hair up, that sometimes they forget to let it down, let it loose, and just have a good time, right? And I do think that maybe that is why your person is into these things that involve a lot of like adrenaline rushes, right? That may be why they are into intense sports or extreme things like skydiving or something like that, because they need to have that type of release, right? They're always so on edge. They always are trying to be very professional, trying to be the person who they need to be to attain the goals that they want within their career, that sometimes they just need something that they can just release all of that pent up energy, right? And just be able to have fun. So yeah, I do see your person maybe being into like some type of crazy thing, maybe even some type of illegal thing, right? Maybe this is the type of person who likes to do street racing or something like that, okay? This person just needs some type of outlet, and I feel like they do kind of lean on these crazy things like skydiving and bungee jumping and street racing to try to release all that tension that they have all in them for so long. Now, this could also represent that maybe your person is really big about having intimate connections, right? This could be somebody who has a lot of flings, who sleeps with a lot of different people, or maybe they have one person, one lover that they sleep with, but I don't think that they're going to be interested in taking things to a step further with these people, right? I do think that for all intents and purposes, this is the type of person who does prefer to be on their own, because they realize that the best way to get to where they want to be within their job is if they are single, so that they can focus all their time and all their energy on this career path, right? So I do think that whenever they do decide to be in a relationship with you, that is going to be a really crazy thing for them, right? They're not going to be used to committing to someone. They're not going to be used to that serious relationship that they could be having with you, because they don't really do serious. This is somebody who is so focused on their job that they're not focused on any other area of their lives, right? And so for them to decide to be in a relationship with you, that is going to be such a big deal. And I hope that you realize that is going to be such a big deal for them, because they don't do relationships. So for them to decide to change their rules and to decide to have a relationship with you, that again is going to be such a big deal for them. So you are definitely going to be a bit of a prize for sure, group 1. And I do think that you're going to have your hands full with this person. I think that it is going to be hard to get them to let go of their idea that they need to be single to be able to accomplish their goals here. It's going to be hard to get them to want to be in a relationship with you. That is what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Wands, because the Seven of Wands talks about having your defenses up, right? It talks about having boundaries between you and other people. So this person is going to fight with you the whole way. I really think that you are going to be the one that decides that you want to be with them, and you are going to be the one that is trying to charm them, trying to get them to want to let their guard down, to want to be with you. You're just going to see them as the ultimate challenge, group one. But I think that you're going to see them as a challenge that is worth it, right? You're going to view them as somebody who is worth the wait. You just see all these amazing qualities that they have. You see them as somebody who is so ambitious, as somebody who is going to be so successful. You see them as somebody who is a boss freaking babe. And you also see the sides to them that they may try to hide whenever they are at work, whenever they're pursuing these career pursuits, right? You see the side of them that is a bit rebellious. You see that spark that they kind of keep hidden behind their professional exterior. You see that adrenaline junkie type of thing that they have going on, and you just love it, right? You love it. So yeah, I definitely think at the end of the day, you are really going to like them, and you are going to be the one that goes after them, which I find to be so freaking amazing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle today, okay? And then after the oracle cards, we will be taking a look at the initials and also the physical traits, as well as to what your person might be looking like here, okay? Wow. Okay, you guys, that makes so much sense, honestly. So we have beggar coming through. Looking at this card, I think the reason why your person is so obsessed with the idea of making money, with the idea of trying to make a name for themselves, of trying to do anything that they can to be successful, is because I think in the past, maybe whenever they were younger, they lived in a home where their family didn't have much, okay? I think maybe this person at some point could have been on the streets, or they could have been living in one of those homes that people go to, like one of those shelters that families go to who don't have a lot of money. Maybe this person grew up in foster care or something like that, but there was some type of like lack from their home life, some type of money lacking, some type of lack of money, okay? And I think that that has really defined their whole just mission in life, because they don't want to ever be in that situation again. They don't want to be somebody who has to rely on other people to give them food from the food shelters. They don't want to have to ever sit back and ponder if they're going to have a place to stay at, right? They don't want to ever ponder if they're going to have a roof over their heads today or tonight or tomorrow, right? So yeah, that is why this person is so set on trying to make money, on trying to be successful, because they know what it is like to have nothing, and they refuse to go back to that. They refuse to go back to that. So yeah, you guys, that is so incredible. So let's just look at this last card here. Let's look at this last card. Let's see what else wants to come through. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. So guys, literally, we have worth waiting for coming through. What did I say? Yeah, this courtship of yours, it is definitely going to take a while. I don't think that this person, your next boo thing, is going to decide to be your boo thing overnight. It is going to take time to get them to decide to not just be single focused on their mission here of trying to be successful. It's going to take time. And so I do think for a lot of you guys, you are going to be friends with this person first. You're going to be friends with them. And I do think for most of you guys, you are going to be co-workers with them as well. And so it's just going to take a long time. It could take months or even a year or two to get this person to change their mind, to go off course a bit and decide to be in a relationship with you. But it's going to be worth it. Once you get this person to open up and be with you, it's just going to be an amazing connection. And I'm so excited for you, group one. We also have transformation coming through with the serpent. And again, that makes so much sense. Like your person, they have really gone through such a transformation, right? From being someone who has nothing to being someone who is building something, anything for themselves, okay? And I definitely think that it is that old life that they had, that life of poverty, that has turned them into the strong, amazing individual that they are now. And I just think that that is so incredible. And I also think that maybe that is also why they have their defenses up so much around building new connections, especially romantic connections, because maybe in the past, whenever they didn't have nothing, they had people trying to use that against them. Maybe they had people trying to barter with them sex for money or something like that, right? Maybe they had people using their situation for their own gain, telling them that if they did something for them, that they will do something for them, right? That they will help them. So yeah, they definitely could have had to go through some darker times within their past, and I think that that is why they have so many barriers up between themselves and other people. They have just had to learn from the past experiences to be tough and strong and hard, right? So I do think that this person, even though they are quite charming and they have a good personality, I do think that underneath that charm, they are quite hard, right? They don't like to show any like deeper emotions, right? They don't like to let people see them whenever they're sad or upset. Like that is just not their style, right? They keep things in. And I think that is another reason why they have to result in trying to have these extreme outlets to let go of those pent up emotions and to let go of those pent up feelings that they repress so much and keep people from seeing. So yeah, guys, with the last card here, we have Spirit with messages coming through, and I do think that I want to just clarify that card here. Spirit, what is this talking about with the messages? What is this talking about for group 1's person? Okay, you guys, I guess we're going to take the card right here. We had a huge chunk of cards coming through. I'm just going to take the card again that is up right here. Oh! Wow, okay, I don't know how this ended up coming up, but this is here as well. This is like just lying here on the deck, like for me to see, and it's the 3 of Swords. So, yeah, honestly, this is interesting. That's crazy. Look at this, guys. So at the 3 of Swords on this card, you can see that this person's like holding somebody's hand and jumping off the ledge here. And I think that this is so crazy because the 3 of Swords, this is the card of heartbreak. This talks about going through a lot of pain. This could talk about any type of emotional pain, the pain of a breakup, the pain of losing someone, of someone passing away, right? This just talks about a lot of despair. And I honestly think that even though your person, they are very fearless when it comes to doing these crazy adrenaline rush things, right? Such as sorry, you guys, my phone went off. But even though your person is fearless whenever it comes to doing these crazy things, such as bungee jumping, you know, skydiving, I think that whenever it comes to love and commitments, they're kind of scared of that. And I think that maybe this fear could be coming from the fact that in the past, they could have been in a relationship with someone and they betrayed them. Now, this could talk about a romantic relationship or a relationship with their family, with a family member or a friend, but I do think that they have been betrayed before. And because of that, they decided that they were just going to focus on their schools, on their studies. They kind of became a bit introverted from that, and they decided that they weren't just going to let anyone into their lives and into their hearts, right? And what's interesting is you can see this girl like reading a book here. And so your person, from that pain, from that heartbreak, they could have decided that they were going to do more introverted hobbies, right? Hobbies that wouldn't involve them having to hang out with other people and make new friends. So maybe they decided that they were going to start reading a whole lot of books, because obviously reading books, like that is not a friend, what do you say? That's not an extroverted activity, right? That's usually just you reading a book by yourself. Like you could be doing book clubs or whatever, but I think that this person would prefer to just read books on their own. Maybe they decide to get into like watching movies and they would go to the movie theaters by themselves, or this could just again talk about how they got completely focused on their studies, on their job. But I just think that at the end of the day, they didn't want to get hurt again. They didn't want to feel that pain of loss, of betrayal. So they did just, again, start focusing on something else, right? And that is a message that I'm getting here from Spirit, right? That is what Spirit is trying to say. That from that pain that came from receiving the message that their person was hurting them or lying to them, from that pain of the message of finding out that their person betrayed them, they decided to just be their own best friend and be their own lover, right? So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. So yeah, I do think that your person, they may be open to having like friends with benefits or flings or something like that, but for all intents and purposes, they're not interested in serious relationships, and that is why, okay? But let's go ahead and take a look at your physical traits here. Whoops, something fell from my desk. But let's see some physical traits for group 1. What is their person going to look like here, Spirit, for group 1? Can we get some messages, please, for group 1? Is that... Oh, there's 2 right here. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Alrighty, you guys. So I'm going to place this back here. And let's take a look at your initials as well. Spirit, can we get some initials, please, for group 1, their next boo thing here. Alright. Okay, you guys, let's look at the physical traits and the initials. So, ooh, this is pretty. We have hazel eyes coming through, and I love that. So yeah, your person could have some gorgeous hazel eyes. Okay, you may definitely love to look into their eyes because you're just so into their beautiful, beautiful coloring of their eyes, right? We also have piercings. So your person could be into piercings. Maybe that's some type of adrenaline thing that they like to do. Maybe they get an adrenaline rush from getting like crazy piercings. But, you know, I feel like because they are so interested in their job and trying to be professional, they may not be getting like piercings that you can see on their face. They may be getting piercings in other places. Okay, you know what I mean? If they're a male, maybe they have a piercing in that certain area there, the banana, the banana, if you know what I mean. And if your person, your boo thing's a female, then, you know, piercings right here, okay, in this vicinity. Yeah, guys, like, this makes so much sense. We literally have mysterious. So yeah, again, your person, they have a lot of guards up between themselves and other people. And so even though they're quite charming, and I do think that they're good at talking to people, they don't let people come into them. Like, they don't really let people in, right? So they do have this mysterious air to them, right? People only see what they want them to see, and they realize that, right? They realize that they're not getting the full picture here with your person, and so it does make them more mysterious, okay? We also have different eras. Sorry, you guys, my video paused, but yeah, with that different era coming through, your person could be somebody who likes to dress as though they're from a different era, like maybe they have the style of somebody from the 50s or from the 70s or 90s or whatever, you know what I mean. So yeah, they could have a very interesting type of fashion, which honestly makes a lot of sense because of the fact that we were saying how they don't like to conform to society, right? And what better way is there to not conform from society, to be a bit rebellious and to dress as though you are from a completely different era, right? We also have Hispanic. Okay, so we're getting in a bit of a Latina flair from your person, which we love to see. Okay, and then we also have black or brown hair. Ooh, gorgeous. So black or brown hair with hazel eyes. That sounds like a good combination to me. Okay, that sounds really nice. So that is beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a look at your initials here. So guys, we have L coming through. We also have Y, the Q, and then we have V. So just thinking about names that I am thinking of, just looking at these initials, I'm thinking of Victor, Victoria, Valeria, Valerie, Quentin, Quinn, Yesenia, Yara, Lila, Lilith, Liam, So yeah, those are just like names that are coming to me right now. But yeah, just have fun with them. This could represent your person's initials, first, middle, or last. Just take it as it resonates. And yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. And if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday. And I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much. And I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So you chose this gorgeous purple heart earring. Did I say earring? I meant ring. Okay, if you chose this gorgeous heart purple ring, then hey, hello. I'm sorry for being a goofy goober right now, but I need some coffee, okay? Anyways, welcome to this reading today. I'm so excited to have you, and I am gonna go ahead and just place this off to the side, and let's take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So these tarot cards today, this is going to be representing your boo thing's personality traits. We're also going to be trying to find out some zodiac signs as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. I know that you're just as excited as I am. I just love doing these types of readings, group 2. I think it is so much fun. I just love talking about like romance and things like that. Ooh, okay, you guys. So first of all, we had a huge chunk of cards like coming out, and I'm just going to take the card that was like right in front of me, which is the 10 of Wands. Let's see what else wants to come through. I'm kind of getting the idea, like I'm hearing in my head, the phoenix that rises from the ashes, okay? So your person, honestly, they could have had to go through some type of big change within their life. It could have been a painful type of change, or maybe they went through like a painful ending that really caused them to grow, right? So this could honestly be talking about like a death of a family member. This could be talking about going through a really hard breakup or something like that, maybe even the loss of a job, right? But I definitely think that your person has had to go through some type of brutal change that they were not ready for. But that change really caused them to grow and to become a person that they never thought they would ever become. And that person is somebody who is strong, somebody who is resilient, someone who could go through anything. So yeah, I definitely think your person is very tough. This is a very tough person. This is someone who has had to go through some harder times, but those harder times, like, that really is what caused them to become the amazing person that they're gonna be whenever you meet them, right? So that's really lovely. That's really, really lovely to see. This is just the type of person who, they didn't let the harder times break them. Or if they did break, they were strong enough to pick up those pieces and build themselves up again. And I think that that is just such an incredible thing to see. So let's see what wants to come through here. Yeah, honestly, that makes so much sense. So we had this card kind of flying right here. And again, we have another chunk of cards coming through. I'm just going to take the card that was looking at me here. But yeah, that honestly makes so much sense. Okay, you guys, this is very lovely. So, first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Two of Swords, which, again, makes so much sense. Because the Two of Swords, this talks about having two different pathways. And what's interesting is that this pathway here looks like it's illuminated. It looks like there's a light right there. And this other path looks a little bit just not as light, right? And I think that what's interesting is this talks about having two different pathways, two different choices to make. And I think that your person, they, for the longest time, had a certain pathway set out for themselves. I think that they had a plan. They knew exactly what they wanted. They knew exactly what to expect. And they were just going through the motions, going after it, and they were excited by it, right? But I think that something came in, some curveball got thrown into the mix, and it caused them to change pathways. It caused them to go from this gorgeous illuminated pathway to this darker pathway, right? And I think that this again could talk about how they could have lost their job. Maybe their longtime boyfriend or girlfriend betrayed them or hurt them, right? So this person who they thought they were going to marry and who they had planned a whole life with, all of a sudden was not their person anymore, right? Because they didn't want to be with them, because they cheated on them or lied to them or something like that. Or maybe they had a whole life planned with their family member, right? Maybe their brother or sister or mom or dad, they always expected a life with them, and then all of a sudden maybe they passed away and they weren't there anymore, and that completely shifted their life as they knew it, right? So something happened, something fundamentally changed with this person, and it was a change that they weren't expecting. It was a change they didn't want to take place, but instead of just throwing the towel and giving up, they decided to roll with the punches and step into this new pathway here. It was a pathway they weren't ready for, but they continued down it either way, right? And it has really caused them to, again, become such a strong person. And now looking at these other messages here, let's talk about them. So we have the Ten of Wands. We also have the Princess of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. And last but not least, we have the Prince of Cups. With the Eight of Wands, or did I say Eight of Wands? This is the Princess of Wands. With the Princess of Wands, this does talk about fire energy. Okay, so I do think that your person could be a fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But with this Cups energy coming through, this also talks about water energy. So your person could also be a water sign. So I'm talking about Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? But at the end of the day, with the Princess of Wands coming through, this talks about somebody who has that spark to them. This is somebody who could be quite popular, okay? They could have a ton of friends, and I think that the reason why they have a ton of friends is because they're very charming, they're very outgoing, very social, they're good with their words. So I do think that your person, this is going to be somebody who has a ton of people who want to date them. They can't even count the amount of lovers that want to go after them, right? This is also somebody who probably has a lot of friends. They make a lot of friends very, very easily, right? And I think that that's very lovely to see. This also talks about somebody who is very ambitious, that they're very determined to succeed. So I do think that this person is going to be very, very successful in any career they decide to go after here. Now, with the Eight of Cups coming through, this talks about leaving. This talks about going somewhere new. So this could just be representing how your person completely shifted gears and left a pathway that they thought they were going to be going down to go somewhere new. Or this could even talk about how they could have physically moved. So maybe this person, whenever you meet them, they could have recently gone through a new move. Maybe they moved from one town to a new town. Maybe they relocated for their work here. This could be somebody, excuse me guys, who recently got a new apartment or house or something like that. But yeah, that's very interesting. This could also just represent somebody who likes to travel, right? That is what I'm seeing here, because looking at this woman right here, she to me honestly looks like she's on a boat. It looks like to me like she's on a boat. It looks like there's water right there. So your person could just be somebody who likes to travel a lot too, which makes a lot of sense with this wands, this fire energy coming through, because fire people are very free, right? They're very, very free. They have this like wanderlust side to them. So your person could be somebody who likes to travel, or maybe their job is related to travel. Maybe they're a travel agent. Maybe they're in the army and that causes them to relocate a lot. Maybe they are a flight attendant or something like that. But again, I just think that they could just like to travel a whole lot. That could be a pastime that they like to do, okay? And then last but not least, we have the Prince of Cups coming through, and this just talks about somebody who just has a lot of love to give. And I think that that is just such a lovely thing to see, because I do think that something happened in their life that really took a part of their love away, right? Something happened to them. They could have been betrayed or hurt or lost somebody. But I think that even though they experienced that loss of love, that didn't change the fact that they are still open to it, right? I still think that this person is kind of a romantic. I think that this person loves the idea of love, and I just think that they have so much love to give. So with all their friends, with all of their family members, they are just so loyal. and they are so devoted to the people who they love and care about. And I also think that they will just do anything for anyone just to see them smile. This is just the type of person who's a humanitarian. They love everyone. It doesn't matter what race, what background you come from. It doesn't matter. They just have so much love to give. And this is the type of person who will go out of their way for anyone, right? Like, don't get me wrong. They will do absolutely anything for their friends, for their family members. They will die for them, but they will also do anything for strangers, right? This is the type of person who, if they see a homeless person on the streets, they will give them money. They will go buy them a muffin, go get them a coffee, and just help them, right? This is just somebody who is so kind to everyone. They have a smile for everyone. They will talk to anyone. They just like to lift up everyone's mood. And I think that that is so, so, so beautiful. So yeah, your person, they are such a sweet, outgoing individual. This is somebody who is also very strong though too. So don't ever take their kindness as weakness, because they have been tested by the fires and they have built themselves up from it. So this is a strong person, but this is also somebody who is strong enough to show their gentler side, to show their emotions. So yeah, this person is very honest. They're very authentic with their feelings, and I do think that they don't really hold back whenever it comes to their friendships, whenever it comes to their relationships. This is somebody who is just completely open, and I think that that is so, so beautiful. That is so beautiful to see. So let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through here. For group 2, can we get some extra messages, Spirit? For group 2, who are they, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. We have Alchemist coming through, and it says a transformation of base motives. And guys, literally, this talks about transforming like trash into gold, right? And so again, your person, they really went through a moment where they had something taken away from them. They went through a moment where they were completely shattered, completely broken, but they turned that brokenness into something amazing. They took their broken pieces and they built a castle from it, right? They rose from the ashes and became a phoenix. They were reborn. And so this is the type of person who, no matter what they go through, they're always able to learn lessons from it and become wiser from it, right? And anything that was meant to go against them, they are just able to turn their hardships into blessings. And I think that that is so beautiful to see. We also have grounded coming through. So yeah, your person is very grounded. Even whenever they're upset or annoyed, I think that this person is always able to remain very grounded and remain steady, right? This is the type of person who, whenever they are going through harder moments, whenever other people are going through tough times or chaotic times, they are a rock, right? They're always able to rein in their emotions and be very calm. And so I do think that a lot of people like to rely on them or come to them for help or advice when things hit the fan, because they know that even when everything is crazy and there's so much chaos, that your person will be calm and cool and collected. So yeah, that is really incredible to see here. I definitely think that your person has a lot of people that come to them for their help, for their guidance, and for their wisdom, right? Because they are very wise. Now we also have getting to know each other. So I just think that you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun getting to know them. And it says right here, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is definitely going to be somebody who you have long conversations with. This could even be somebody who you just feel like such an ease around them, right? You feel like you can say anything to them. I feel like they are a very approachable person. They're very kind and loving and sweet. They have a smile for everyone. So you're going to feel just so easy around them. You're going to feel like you can tell them anything. And I do see you guys having these gorgeous, like, night-long conversations, right? I think that you're going to be staying up all night long talking to them, and that is just such a beautiful thing to see. So let's go ahead and take a look at what your person might look like here, okay? So Spirit, can we get some messages, please? What is Group 2's person, their next boo thing? What are they going to look like? Can we get some messages, please, Spirit? What are they going to look like? Please give us some messages, please. Okay, I think we're going to stop there. Oh wow, yeah, I pulled a lot of physical traits. And then let's just get their initials. Spirit, for Group 2, can we get some initials, please? For Group 2, can we get some initials? All right, there we go. So let's look at the physical traits. So we have modest. Okay, so your person could be very modest whenever it comes to their style. Maybe they don't like to reveal a whole lot of skin. Okay, we have Team Angelina Jolie. Ooh, so they could be looking like Angelina Jolie, which we love to see because Angelina Jolie's gorgeous. This could also just signify that they may have very dark hair and light eyes, just like Angelina. They could have some very full lips. We have big eyes. Yeah, Angelina Jolie has really big eyes. So yeah, your person could definitely have these very, very gorgeous big eyes, those doll eyes that you're just going to love to look at forever. We have alternative style. Okay, so they could have a modest alternative style. Maybe they like to wear like a band t-shirt with like a, what's that called? A plaid shirt or something like that. Maybe they like to wear a leather jacket with some ripped jeans, like small ripped jeans, right? We have leather vibes. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Just like I was saying, they could like to wear leather jackets, or maybe they even wear leather pants or something like that, right? But still, they're modest, so they don't like to show all their skin, so they'll wear those leather pants, but nothing will be revealed, right? Not even their ankles. Maybe they'll wear like leather boots over it, okay? Which is that's like such an interesting contrast, right? They're modest, but they're still sexy with their like leather vibes, okay? And then we have thick, long eyelashes. So yeah, your person, like, it's all gonna be with their eyes. Like, you're gonna love their eyes, okay? You're definitely gonna be into that, and I think that that is so beautiful. I mean, who doesn't like some gorgeous eyes with those gorgeous eyelashes, all right? Maybe if this is somebody who is more feminine, maybe they have like eyelash extensions or something like that. But anyways, let's talk about these initials. So we have 2 L's coming through, actually. So definitely think of some L names like Lauren, Laura, Liam, Lyle, Lilith, Lila, all those names. We have a G and an N, so let's think of some G names. Gianna, Gilliam, is that a name? Gilliam? I don't know. I can't think of any G names. I don't know. Y'all think about it, okay? It's hard for me to think of names on the spot, but we also have N, so Nathan, Natalie, Natalia, Nathaniel, all that. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. Definitely just have fun with that. Those could represent initials, first, middle, or last, okay? So just, think about that on your own time, all right? But yeah, so I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So you chose this gorgeous antique looking ring here today. Then hey, hello my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just place this off to the side, and let's start shuffling through your cards. So the tarot portion of this reading is going to be talking about your next boo thing's personality traits, what their zodiac sign might be, and then later on in this reading, whoopsie guys, we are going to be pulling from these initials right here and also this box of physical traits, so make sure to stay tuned to that. But let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So Spirit, can we get some messages, please, for group 3? Can we please find out all of the steamy details about them? Let's find out their personality traits. Okay. Ooh, guys, wow. I definitely think that this person is going to be like the golden one. Okay, I'm kind of getting like golden child feel from them. Like, they could be the golden child of their siblings, or just the one that everyone notices, right? I feel like whenever this person enters a room, like, this is just somebody that all eyes go to them. I'm kind of thinking of like Jennifer Lawrence or Brad Pitt, right? Like, there's just some type of like star quality that they have. Like, I don't know if it's their personality, because they do have good personalities, or if it's just like how talented they are, but there is just something about them that people cannot stop staring at. I mean, maybe it's just that they're really hot too, but I'm already getting the idea. Your person, this is going to be somebody who is like the star of the show. This is somebody who is very talented at whatever they decide to do. They could be interested in the arts here. They could be very creative. Maybe they are into like acting or singing or painting or something like that. Maybe they like to write. But I'm also getting the idea that this person is just very, very attractive as well. I'm also feeling like an athletic vibe to them. The reason why I'm saying that is because, wow, you guys, that was like a huge deck of cards. I'm going to put that back in. But that's because with the Six of Wands here, this person, she looks like she's like leaping up in the air. Like she looks like she's quite athletic. So your person, maybe this is somebody who could have been in sports in high school or college. They could have been a sports star. Maybe that's what they do for a living. Like maybe they are a professional athlete or something like that. But if that's not the case, I just think that they are quite athletic. This could be somebody who likes to play volleyball on the weekends or go jog or something like that. Yeah, again, you guys, look at this. So I guess I am just going to take these two cards. Like with the Hanged One, this guy literally looks like he is doing some type of acrobats here. And he does look like he has quite an athletic body. So I do think like in regards to your person's body, like their physique, I do think that they are going to have like an athletic body. They could be quite muscular. I don't think that this is going to be a weakling. Okay, this is definitely going to be somebody who, if they're more masculine, they can lift you up and carry you for long periods of time, which, guys, who doesn't love the princess carry? I do myself. They could be quite tall as well. If this is somebody who is a woman, then they could have like, again, like quite like a lean muscular built, okay, maybe like really nice thighs. I just think that this person, they could definitely be like a gym freak as well. They could like to exercise a lot, okay? But if they don't go to the gym, then maybe they are just somebody who likes to go like walk outside, and maybe they like to train their body at the house, okay? But yeah, you guys, I definitely think this is going to be somebody who's very, very athletic. This is going to be somebody who has that star quality to them. All eyes are always on them, and it's because they're a star. They're just a star. They have that like main character type of vibe to them, and we love that. But let's go ahead and talk about all these cards. I know I touched on some of them already, but let's just talk about them as a whole again. So we have the Six of Wands coming through. We have the Eight of Swords, the Hanged One, and we also have Justice coming through. So Justice does talk about Libra energy, so your person could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. With the Hanged One, I do think that this is like Pisces energy, but I also get like a Cancerian vibe from it as well. So your person could also be a Pisces or a Cancer, which is lovely to see. So yeah, you guys, right away, I definitely think this is somebody who does what people are afraid to do. Like this is somebody who thrives off of doing like daredevil-ish like things. They love to do what people are too afraid to do, right? That I'm seeing that because of the fact of right here with the Eight of Swords. You can see this person, I don't know if you can see that, but they are like walking on a tightrope. They are literally walking on a tightrope, and what's interesting is underneath them there is a person here that is like literally curled up in a ball. They look so afraid and scared and insecure, and yet here this person is. It's just like such a big contrast, right? This person is so afraid, this person is fearless. This person looks insecure, this person looks confident and filled with so much pride. So I do think that your person, this is somebody who looks death in the face and they smile at it, right? This is somebody who has a ton of grit. So I do think that this person does so many like crazy things. I'm kind of getting like a extreme sports vibe from them. I was also getting that vibe from group number 1. So if you felt called to group number 1, which was the black ring here, then I would suggest to maybe check that out if you are interested. But yeah, your person could be somebody who likes to do like extreme sports. Maybe they like to go and skydive or bungee jump, or maybe they like to rock climb or something like that. I am also getting like a gymnast vibe here as well. Maybe your person was really into gymnastics whenever they were younger, or maybe they have some type of dream to become like a circus performer, because I don't know, these cards here, like they look like circus like, right? Like there's like a bar here or something, and this guy has like flags and stuff. He looks like he's doing some cool tricks or something. And then right here, like, they're literally walking on a tightrope. Like, that looks like a circus thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Your person, they may be somebody who wants to become, like, a circus performer or something like that. Maybe whenever you're meeting them, they could be taking, like, some gymnastics training classes, courses like that, right? Or maybe this is just somebody who just likes to do that, like, on their off time, right? That could just be like an activity that they like to do. Maybe they like to try to learn how to, like, swing on, like, acrobatic, I don't know, are they like ropes or something, whatever those are called. You know how the girls, like, swing on those bars and they do, like, backflips and turns, and they swing off of one bar and land on the other bar, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, I'm definitely getting, like, that type of feel. So, yeah, beyond that, this is just somebody who is just really cool. Like, they're unlike anybody else. They're unlike anyone else, okay? And I just think that that is so awesome to see here. Now, talking about the Justice card and the Hanged one, I think this goes really well together. The Hanged one talks about having a different perspective, seeing things in a different light, being very observant and really paying attention to a lot of details. So I do think that your person is very intuitive. I think that this is somebody who, like, not a lot of things get past them because they pay attention to people, they pay attention to body language, they pay attention to, like, the emotions that flash on people's faces. And so I do think that your person, not a lot gets past them. So I honestly am getting the vibe that they could be a really great, like, investigator if they wanted to be, maybe an FBI agent or a cop or something like that. But I'm also getting the idea here with the Libra energy, like, your person, again, they just see things differently, okay? They see things differently. And I just think that this is somebody who can see the best in everyone. And I think that that is so beautiful to see. That is so beautiful to see. This is just somebody who can see someone who has done so many bad things, wrong things in life, and yet they still think that there is hope for them. They just see the best in everyone. And so your person could also be somebody who is interested in being a social worker or a therapist or something like that. But I do think that justice here is a big thing to them with the Justice card coming through. This is the type of person who cares about people, and they care about justice being served and people being treated fairly and right. So I definitely think that this is just somebody at the end of the day who's going to be respectful to everyone. They are very big about respect, and they expect respect to be given to every single person. And this is the type of individual who, if they see any type of wrongdoing taking place, they will stand up for these people who are being wronged, and they will defend them, right? So I am thinking here, if your person is working in an office, right? If they see, like, some coworkers talking bad about another coworker, or maybe trying to make them look bad to the boss or something like that, this is somebody who will defend them, right? They will do anything to right that wrong, and they will put those people in their place, right? Those people who are spreading lies about them, trying to make them look bad to the boss. They will go up to the boss and tell them the truth, tell them that they are lying, that that is not right what they are doing. They're trying to make them look bad, and they are not like that at all. So yeah, your person is very, very big about people being treated fairly, about justice being served. They could also want to become, like, a lawyer. I could see them being a judge or something like that. But yeah, I just think that that is so lovely to see. Also, with this Justice energy coming through, that Libra energy making an appearance, Libras are very, very charming, very witty, very intellectual. They're great communicators. So I definitely think that this is somebody who everybody loves to talk to. I think that they always have a witty comment to share because they're so intellectual. I also think that they are very great conversationalists. These are the type of people who you don't just have, like, boring conversations with. Like, this is the type of person who you could talk about politics and religion and history and all these philosophical concepts to them, and they can keep up with you, right? So I definitely think that your person, this isn't going to be somebody who is boring, who has boring, mundane chit chat. Like, this is the type of person who you could talk about deep subjects with. And I just think that you are going to be so astonished by their wisdom, by their knowledge. This is just somebody who is always wanting to learn as much as they can. And I do think that no matter what they learn, they will never be rude about it, right? They will never act like they are better than you or better than everyone else. I am getting like a very humble nature to them, a very down-to-earth feel. And I just think that that is so beautiful. So no matter how much they learn, no matter what positions they may get, if they ever get promoted or whatnot, no matter how powerful they become, they will always remember where they come from. They will always be very modest and humble, and I think that that is just such a quality that everyone will love and that you will love especially. And I just think that that is so beautiful. And last but not least, with this Cancerian and Pisces energy coming through, this talks about somebody who is not afraid to talk about their emotions. And so I do think that at the end of the day, your person is going to be very honest. They're going to be very truthful, and they will always tell you what they are thinking about, and they will not be afraid to have these emotional conversations. If you need to talk about your feelings, they will listen to you. And I think that this is just somebody who is a really, really great communicator. You're never going to be sitting here thinking like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Are they lying to me? What is going on? You will always know that they have nothing but the best intentions for you, and you will always know exactly what they are feeling or thinking, because they will tell you what they are feeling, what they are thinking. So you're definitely going to feel very at ease with them. You're not going to feel like they're going to cheat on you or do anything like that, because these are the type of people who, if they don't like you anymore, if they feel like they're not feeling it with you anymore, they will tell you. They won't go out of their way to cheat on you and try to do these horrible things, right? Like, no, they believe in truth and justice, and they will tell you. If they don't like you anymore in that way, they will tell you. So you are going to know that, and that is going to cause you to be able to trust them so much more. Now, last but not least, with the Six of Wands coming through, again, I just think that your person is going to be somebody who people instantly like, who people are always staring at. I definitely think that your person, they could be the type of person who receives promotion without them even working for it, right? They just receive promotions based on their charm, based on their kindness. But I do think that whenever they do receive these promotions, they are going to continuously try to work to fulfill those shoes. They will try to work hard, and they will just try to be the best person ever to fulfill that role, right? So yeah, I just think that that is so, so beautiful. That is such an amazing quality to receive. And again, I do think, since we have that like star quality coming through, this could be somebody who, they may have like a very conventional job, but they still like to perform and do things like that. So this could be somebody who in their free time on a Saturday night, maybe they like to go to a comedy club and do like a comedy skit up there. Maybe this is somebody who likes to go to improv and do some improv, right? Maybe this is somebody who likes to go to clubs and dance and do like some cool little cha-cha-chas, right? But they just have a star quality to them. They have a very big star quality, and that is always something that people notice when it comes to them. But let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So, Spirit, for group 3, can we get some oracle messages for group 3? Beautiful. So we have child nature coming through. So yeah, this says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirit. So yeah, your person, I definitely see them having a love for animals. This is somebody who may like to hang out with animals more than people at times. But yeah, I just think that that's really, really beautiful to see. And there is this like childlike energy to them. There is a childlike side to them. And I think that that is reflected in the way that they are always able to see the magic in the world, the goodness and others, because we all know that children, they can just see the best in people. They can see the best in the world. And so no matter how old your person becomes, no matter how wise they are, there will still always be a childlike side to them that you love, that you just find to be so amazing. And I'm also getting the idea here with nature coming through. This could be somebody who loves to be out in nature a lot. They could really like to go camping, go hiking. They just like to sit in the grass and have like a picnic and just be one with nature. So I definitely think that they could like to go gardening and just do things like that. They just love, love, love nature. They love to be outside in it, and that is definitely something that you're going to grow accustomed to. Now, last but not least, we have new life. We have children, and we also have true love. So guys, this is literally going to be your true love. You're going to love them so much. This could even be who you are going to be thinking about having children with. So this could honestly be somebody who you are going to want to have a serious relationship with, and you are going to be planning on maybe even having them become your spouse. This could be somebody who may already have children of their own whenever you meet them, or this could just be representing that childlike side to them that they do seem to have. Now, last but not least, we have new life coming through. And so I think whenever you meet them, they could be going through a new moment in their life. Maybe they are going to be starting a new job, or maybe they are going to be, I don't know, starting a new like passion project or starting a new hobby. You could be meeting them whenever you decide to take like acrobatics classes or something like that, right? Maybe you're gonna meet them at the same comedy club that you guys like to perform at, or something like that. Maybe you're gonna meet them at their new job, right? So yeah, just take it as it resonates. But I also think this is just talking about how they always have such an excited energy to them. They're always excited. Whenever they wake up, they have a pep in their step because they're so just excited about what new things they're going to see, what new people they're going to meet. And I just think that type of energy that they have, it's just going to be so addictive. You're just going to love them so much. You're going to love just that beautiful positivity that they have, that excitement that they just seem to have in spades. It's just going to be incredible. So let's go ahead and take a look at your person's physical traits, okay? So, Spirit, for group 3, can we get some physical traits for their next boo thing? What are they going to look like, Spirit? Can we get some physical traits, please? Group 3's next boyfriend and girlfriend. There we go. And then let's just take a look at their initials. Spirit, group 3, can we get some initials, please? Group 3's initials. Okay, there we go. So, let's see what wants to come through here. Ooh, guys, we literally have ginger coming through. So yeah, they could have some ginger hair, which I love. I love myself some ginger. So yeah, a lot of the times people with ginger hair, with red hair, they have like little freckles on them too. So maybe they have a lot of freckles. But, excuse me guys, maybe they have their hair dyed red as well, so definitely take that as it resonates. We have Team Angelina Jolie, so they could have some darker hair, maybe like dark auburn hair, light eyes, full lips. Yeah, like, or they're just going to be as gorgeous as Angelina Jolie, which makes so much sense because, again, I was saying that they do have that, like, star quality to them. They could maybe seem like Brad Pitt, seem like Angelina Jolie, and what are they known for? They are known for their looks. They're known for being so freaking hot. So that could be why people are always staring at your person. That could be why all eyes are always on them, because they are just, like, the hottest thing ever, okay? We also have Team Chandler Bing. So, yeah, I'm kind of getting, like, Chandler Bing's, like, witty personality. You know how he has that like sarcastic type of energy? So your person could have like a sarcastic sense of humor, but since this is talking about like how they look, they could be tall like Chandler. Maybe they have like that brownish blondish hair. Is his hair blonde or brown? I know it's like dark. So yeah, that makes sense because again, we had like Team Angelina Jolie coming through and she has darker hair. We also have hippie vibes, so that makes sense, honestly, with the fact that they love to be out in nature. I feel like people who love to be out in nature, they have a bit of like a boho type of vibe to them. So if your person's more feminine, maybe they like to wear longer skirts, flowy shirts, maybe they like to wear like a lot of like jewelry and things like that. And the same can be said for the guys, right? If your person's more masculine, maybe they like to wear just a lot of like spiritual jewelry and things like that. We have crop tops coming through, so they could like to to wear their fair share of crop tops, okay? Now guys, I forgot to like cut this right here, so there are 2 things coming through, so you get a 2-for-1 message here, but it says spiritual style, which I feel like has the same type of vibe as hippie vibes. And we also have minimal makeup, okay? So this could be somebody who prefers to wear like lighter makeup or something like that, right? But let's go ahead and take a look at your person's initials. So we have P, we have R, we have U, and we also have F. Okay, so guys, feel free to come up with some names with that. This could be representing your person's first, middle, or last initials. So let's just come up with some names right now. Oh, with the P, the R, and the U, I'm already seeing the name Prue or like Prudence. So that could be your person's name. But just thinking about the P here, thinking about some names with the P, this could represent Patricia or Patrick. With the R, I'm thinking of Regina, Renee. What else is there? Raven. With the U, what are some U names? Ulysses? Ulysses? I don't know. I can't think of any U names. And then last but not least with F, Fiona, Flora, and I can't think of any more names, but yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big old like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I'd love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.